twilight distortion to feed her blade, and Lionel of Kingsworns was too happy to help her, for the price of the golden blood of the Chaos Queen to be etched into her blood. Skylar Kozenko. Not much is known about Lionel of Kingsworns, as much of her records have been removed and sealed from the cosmic hierarchy by Joker, the 13th successor to the sword art of the Chaos Queen, long ago in the exceedingly chaotic and sadistic chapters of the Alphaverse. Lionel of Kingsworns was once a high-grade samurai who was aligned with the Church of Necessary Evil. Unparalleled in her skills, she undoubtedly made a name for herself in the War of the Art Gallery, and became the Chaos Kenjutsu master for all samurai in pre-creation, coaching and training in the mental. Lionel of Kingsworns carries a katana so sharp that it can literally cut through the principle of possibility and the principle of nothingness. The Ace of Spades has come to undo the damage that omniversally, pataphysically, irreversibly is done by this blade. The damage is so lethal, it takes an attribute greater than omnipotence to restore anything cut by this blade, which was stated by the Ace of Spades. Oddly enough, the blade does not actually deliver damage in a conventional sense. The blade simply discards the narrative of possibility and nothingness from its intended target, being personal, impersonal, or transpersonal. The material of the katana itself was said to have been forged by the whisper of one of the Chaos Queens. When it comes to powers and abilities, Chaos Kenjutsu, the sword art of the Chaos Queen, is a style which deals specifically with the rapid drawing and sheathing of a sword. Despite how simple this sounds, the real art is in its principle. Drawing the sword operates under the principle of unobservables, while sheathing the sword operates under the principle of nothingness. In the gap between nothingness and unobservable, the principle of the techniques are fully illustrated, and thus always an inevitability. Leviathan's Blessing. Lionel of Kingsworns blocks a striking object or subjective reality with her sheath, then strikes the target with her katana, thrusting the katana through the target, completely multiplying the value, defense value, and probability of resistance and counter by a factor less than 0. She also has a Leviathan physiology. Lionel Kingsworns has a form that literally cannot happen and or exist, and is considered to be impossible by even the Ace of Spades. The true form of Lionel of Kingsworns cannot be grasped by any theory of possibility or nothingness, and she is not bound by the laws of narrative causality of any omniverse. There is literally no physical, supernatural, metaphysical way that Lionel of Kingsworms can exist, and yet she still is what she is, making her, trans presence, a direct defiance of all laws of existence and the principle of totality. This is Lionel of Kingsworns.
The Suggsverse refers to a series of books written and published by Lionel Suggs, officially titled Heir to the Stars. Those who have heard of it may know it as a work that focuses excessively on the power levels to the point of surpassing omnipotence on multiple levels, and even that may be an understatement. The main story begins with in-universe author and narrator, the Ace of Spades, leaving his station after creating 7 possible successors and the ensuing power struggles they face to obtain his position.